If you spend $100 to buy Robux and you spend 100% of the Robux that you get out of that $100 on one developer's games, will only get 24 US dollars. So your 100 will turn into $24 into their account. Anyway, let's react to that YouTube video, Tango. Thanks for sending that link. Perfect time. So I'm gonna eat and I'll react to this.
Roblox has changed a lot since I was 9 years old. Up until recently, I assumed games on Roblox were still as simple as they were in 2011 with unlimited scripting. But that is really far from the case today. Its top projects could easily be mistaken for standalone games and are backed by full-time solo developers or even studios. Clearly, the tools and expectations from developers have grown a lot, but the financial side of things has not really kept pace. So today, we're going to be breaking down Roblox's harmful monetization system.
Okay, so I'm going to stop this here. He's right. If you spend $100 to buy Robux and you spend 100% of the Robux that you get out of that $100 on one developer's games. So let's say you get 10,000 Robux by spending $100 on Roblox. And then you spend that 10,000 Robux on, I don't know, Jailbreak for some 10,000 Robux Game Pass. The Jailbreak devs, when they DevEx it into their bank account, will only get 24 US dollars. So your 100 going towards the game developer will turn into $24 into their account. But it's even crazier. Like for me as a UGC creator, you know, and if you guys don't know what UGC is, it's like, you know, creating Roblox accessories, whatever. So any of these accessories are part of the catalog that you can put on your avatar. Your $100 turns into $10.50 that goes into my wallet. $10.50. So you guys spend 10,000 Robux on one of my items. When I DevEx it and it goes into my bank account, I get $10.50 out of your $100 that you spent. Yeah. Yeah. Now, there's a reason for that for UGC. There's various reasons for that. But that's just so you guys know, that is true. He's not lying on this.
Exchange program. Before we get into it, this video is sponsored by GameMaker. So how exactly do you earn income as a Roblox developer? Well, Roblox allows devs to sell their own in-game purchases. This means that rather than being paid per view or visit, developers are left on their own to create a monetization strategy.
True.
They're responsible for creating and determining what to sell, figuring out how to attract buyers, and handling transactions. The same kind of things you'd expect from traditional developers. Whether players buy in-game currency, power-ups, virtual items, or access to special locations, these are all systems created by developers. So Roblox provides the marketplace, but developers are given the same expectations as traditional game developers, and are ultimately the reason people come back to Roblox and spend money. Because of this, it was surprising to find out how little of the money spent on a game actually goes to its developer. When a player spends $10 on a game, it's converted to 800 Robux. Roblox then takes 30% of this, giving the developer around
Unless it's a UGC item, they take 70%.
This alone is a very reasonable cut, but it doesn't end there. On top of this 30% cut, there's a 35% exchange rate when exchanging Robux for real money. This means that Roblox is taking an additional 65% of developers' earnings, or in total 75.5% of all developer revenue.
Yeah, and so the easy way to do that is whatever money or whatever Robux, I mean, that you that you have or you're trying to calculate, you can always multiply that number by 0.0035. So if you have, let's say, 10,000 Robux in your account, you multiply that by 0.0035, and that'll tell you how much US dollars it would give you if you were to DevEx that amount. But of course, there's the 30% fee if you're transferring it from one account to another through like a dev product, a shirt, whatever it may be. So
On top of that, in order for a developer to withdraw funds, they have to be a Roblox Premium member, which costs a minimum of $5 per month. So many developers only earn...
Whoops, sorry, I was muted. Sorry, and that's something else I want to mention as well, is the $5 a month thing, right? I'm not going to say who, because they don't want to be known, but there's a developer who lives in a country that Roblox is not allowed in. That should be kind of obvious which country I'm talking about, if you guys remember from a couple years ago when a country banned Roblox. Anyway, so the only way that they're able to DevEx, because they use a VPN to get onto Roblox, right? The only way that they're able to DevEx is if they have someone buy them Roblox Premium, because they can't buy it themselves because they'd be, found out by the government or whatever, right? However, for some reason they can be paid by Roblox, which is the weird thing. Anyway, so I've actually several times helped one of my friends who lives in that country by buying them a $5 Roblox gift card so then they can buy Premium to DevEx. So, yeah. No, I'm not talking about North Korea. It's the UAE. Yeah.
Around 23% of the money players are spending on their game. It's pretty easy to look at this figure and think, wow, this is so unfair. Developers are being exploited. But honestly, I'm not sure if this is the case.
True.
Let's just say there's a lot of debate surrounding this topic in the developer community. Even though almost all monetization responsibility is placed onto developers, many people argue that Roblox's high revenue cut is reasonable when you take into account the services that Roblox provides. Roblox covers your server hosting costs, mobile app store fees.
Okay. I want to mention server hosting costs. Okay. People say, oh, Roblox servers are so bad, they need to upgrade them. You don't understand how incredible Roblox servers really are. If you're a Roblox dev who actually knows a thing or two and has been to RDC and talked to people that work for Roblox, oh my gosh. Roblox servers are actually kind of incredible and kind of insane that they're able to pull it off to the scale that they do.
Even some sound scripts and models, and in this way, the platform is pretty unique. And I think that brings up an interesting point. It's hard to determine whether or not a 75.5% revenue cut is fair for Roblox, because there isn't any similar platform of similar reach that you can compare it to. You can't, for instance, compare Unity to Roblox or Roblox to Steam Workshop, because Roblox definitely isn't a traditional game engine, but still goes beyond a user-generated content platform. So I won't answer the question of whether or not this figure is unfair. I see that as a personal judgment that you can only make based on your experiences as a developer. But here's why I still think this figure is harmful. Roblox as a company has always been very focused on long-term sustainability. A pretty good example of this is actually their server infrastructure. When Roblox first launched, they made use of public cloud storage, but they have since built their own cloud, which is an enormous and expensive task that left investors questioning.
Question is, why is Roblox investing in its own infrastructure versus going all in on the public cloud?
But this proved to be more cost efficient in the long term.
It's very cost efficient.
And well, I think the biggest factor in Roblox's long-term sustainability is the developer community. To sustain their success, they need to invest in high-quality content that can continue to engage a consumer base. Roblox is dependent on skilled and quality developers, and a 24.5% revenue share is definitely not an incentive for them to come to the platform, especially with traditional game engines reaching lower barriers of entry than ever with beginner-friendly tools and pretty appealing revenue sharing policies. I mean, come on guys, just look at Game Maker Studio 2 with the link in the... And even beyond sustainability, many of Roblox's future goals definitely won't be possible without more incentives for talented developers to take them seriously. At a recent developer conference, David Baszucki, Roblox's
RDC 2019
CEO,
is what's
described his
considered
goal of having
recent because they have not done one since then. I mean, I guess they did the virtual one last year. Wait, is that 2018? Wait a minute. This is 2018, not 2019. Hold up. I'm pretty sure that says 2018 up there. Yeah, wait, this is not... What?
A 100-person company developing a Roblox game.
Adopt Me is going to be the first one, just so you guys know. They're already at 60 people. Adopt Me is going to do it, I believe, by... I don't want to say by end of year, but I would say end of next year. Adopt Me will have over 100 people working for them. Uplift Games, yeah.
Showing pretty clear hopes for growth in the creator community. Bazooki also wishes to expand Roblox's demographic to a wider range of ages, and I think bringing in an older audience will require more appealing and complex games, and consequently larger teams of skilled developers. Realistically, these goals can only be reached through a change in revenue share. I don't think Roblox is stupid, they certainly see the value in their developer community. And with Roblox earning $920 million in revenue in 2020 and an expected $1.5 billion for 2021, I definitely expect their developer exchange rates to increase in the near future.
Nope, wrong.
But of course,
Wrong.
only
Wrong. They're not doing that. You're wrong. They're not doing that. They're not. They're not. Roblox will not be increasing the developer exchange rate. They won't be. It's going to stay at 0.0035 for a very long time. Maybe they'll change it in the future, but I don't think they're going to change it anytime soon. What they are going to change is they're going to change the amount that Roblox pays out via premium payouts, which, if you guys don't know how premium payouts work, basically it's just if you have premium and you play a game, the longer you play a game for, Roblox pays out some Robux just for free to the developer, for that premium player playing their game. So they're going to be increasing the amount of Robux that is given out per player per amount of time. The other thing is that they've already increased it, I think it's by times 7 or times 8 since they initially released premium payouts. So they're going to be doing that a lot soon. I do not think they're going to be increasing DevEx rates anytime soon, though.
only time will tell. All I can say now is that the current rates are holding back developers, and by extension, holding back Roblox. I hope you enjoyed this weird analysis. I know it's pretty different from my normal videos, but I thought it was an interesting topic. Also, I made a second channel. I want to keep you guys updated between uploads since things have honestly been pretty busy. That's everything, so thanks so much for watching. Make sure to get a free trial of GameMaker down below, and I'll see you in the next video.
This is a really good video. Really, really good.